Hi, I'm J.R. Cook, and this evening I'm going to be talking about bouncing back. What do I mean by bouncing back? Well, maybe you've hit something that's put you into a little bit of a tailspin. Maybe you're a little bit in a slump in life. Maybe you're feeling bored, or maybe you just can't seem to kick some bout of depression or something. And how do we step out of that sort of thing? To be honest with you, it happens to me usually every month or two. I'll just wake up one day and I just will not feel up to it. It's like I'll set up like this big goal or something. I usually do like these big monthly themes, and whenever I achieve something, it's like at the end of it, I get there and it's like I find myself in this slump. And if I don't watch out, it'll consume my entire life. And so I've learned how to step out of them and even recognize them, and at this point I'm actually able to avoid them. But I'd like to share with you a few tips and tricks that I myself have found to be very beneficial with stepping out of a slump. So the first thing that you want to do is decide that today it's over. Alright, I'm going to edit this part out. A plane is coming. So decide that today it ends. Today you're going to take things to a new level. Make some new decisions. But the first decision needs to be is that it's ending, and that you're going to take charge. You can do something about it. You already know that. I don't need to tell you that. You know that you can step out of this slump because it hasn't always been here. You've had moments of your life where you're just really productive, really just rocking forward, feeling happy, completely fulfilled in your life. And why not now? It's because you're deciding to be in this slump. So decide right now it's done. It's over. You're stepping up, you're climbing out, and you're going to take things to a new level. That's how you do it. Because the reason that we fall into these slumps is because we feel like we've got no room to grow. Maybe we're feeling bored. And I can tell you, if you're feeling bored, it's because you're not growing. It's impossible to be bored and growing at the same time. It doesn't work that way. So decide what you're going to do. How are you going to take things to the new level? Like, what area of your life do you want to grow in? Do you want to grow in your personal relationships with your family? Do you want to grow in your financial situation? Do you want to grow in some hobby that you want to pick up? Maybe you want to start a new business. How do you want to grow? And decide on that. Or maybe you've been hit with some sort of really difficult situation, because that happens. That happens to me all the time. Like literally, like all the time, like multiple times, usually per week. I've found that the more things that I attempt, the more challenges that I have, because challenges are here to really strengthen us. And if the challenges didn't happen and everything were just completely easy, then everything would be boring again. And then it's tailspin us down into another slump. So these challenges, learn how to define them to yourself in a way that's empowering. A challenge isn't here to happen to you, it's here to happen for you. And it's just like lifting weights. If you're not pushing against resistance, you're never going to build those muscles. And if you aren't pushing against resistance when you're trying to achieve anything, you're not going to develop those emotional and mental muscles that it takes to really be that person that you want to be. Or if you're having just this severe difficulty getting along with your child or with your spouse or with anyone, really, a friend, anything, it's going to hurt at first getting that relationship back into shape. It's just like when you let yourself kind of go, your body go for a while, and then you go hit the gym after a while, you're going to be hurt. It's going to be really painful at first. But you have to keep going through that pain. Like, you go and you talk to an old friend. The old friend's like, hey, what are you doing talking to me? Last time we talked, we had issues, and maybe it might be a little bit more extreme or severe than that. But if you'll push through that initial pain, you'll get stronger than ever before. It takes the pain. It's just like they say in the gym. It's like on the wall of those old gyms, it says, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So if you want to gain that relationship with your friend, with your child, with your spouse, with anyone, if you want to gain new heights in your business, if you want to gain more fulfillment in your life, you're going to have to push through pain. Pain is part of progress. It happens, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. So if you're experiencing a little bit of pain, it means you're growing. That's a good thing. You ever heard of the term growing pains? So challenges are here to strengthen us, and that's it. Bounce back harder than you ever have before. Set yourself up to win and look towards new heights, because if you're not growing, you're gonna get bored, you're gonna spin out, and you're gonna end up in a rut, and nobody wants to be unfulfilled, and that's all that being in a rut really is. So look at where you want to grow. Decide that today it's over. As soon as this video is done, you're gonna come up with some new goals, you're gonna set some new dreams into motion and decide to make them reality. Talk to you next time.